I've traveled a lot. Europe, South America, Japan. I've used bathrooms in airports, gas stations, even a haunted Starbucks somewhere in New Jersey that I am still convinced wasn't legally plumbed. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared me for my first public bathroom experience in the Philippines. I had been in Manila for about 3 days. I was getting used to the weather, kind of, eating rice 3 times a day, shockingly natural, and being called ma'am, sir at every store. I thought I was adapting. I thought I was doing well. Until I walked into the restroom at a mall and found out there was no toilet, paper, none, zero. Not even the sad single-ply option that looks like it's been reused from a school art project. In its place was a bright blue plastic scoop sitting in a bucket of water. A little cup with a handle, just sitting there. Proudly. Like it was the champion of cleanliness. I blinked at it for a full 10 seconds, my brain just rebooting. I looked around for a hidden toilet paper shelf, a dispenser, a secret locker. Nothing, just the Tabo. At first, I thought, okay, maybe they just forgot to restock. So I checked the next stall. Same thing, another one, same thing. I wasn't just unprepared, I was outnumbered. That scoop was everywhere, like it had spawned across the country. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a mistake. This was a system. I had heard Filipinos mention the Tabo before, but I thought it was like a cute household thing, like how Americans have cup noodles hidden in their cabinets for emotional emergencies. But no, the Tabo isn't just a household thing. It is a lifestyle. It's the Beyoncé of bathroom hygiene. I slowly exited the stall and saw a Filipino woman washing her hands at the sink. I tried to act casual, like I hadn't just been spiritually attacked by a plastic scoop. Question, I said. Where's the toilet paper? She blinked slowly and said it like it was the most obvious thing in the world. You use the Tabo. I stared. She smiled, politely, like a proud coach encouraging a rookie. You know, the water. You clean with water. I nodded as if I understood. I did not understand. My American brain did not understand. See, in the US we have a deeply emotional relationship with toilet paper. We buy it in bulk. We panic when it's out of stock. We once turned it into a national crisis during 2020, and you're telling me there's a country out here thriving without it? I left the restroom confused and afraid of what the future held. I felt betrayed by every travel blog that never once said, bring tissue. This is not a drill. I texted my Filipino friend Mark, who I was supposed to meet for lunch. I typed, there's no toilet paper in the mall bathrooms here. What kind of dystopia is this? His reply came back almost instantly. LMAO. Tabo is life. Don't worry, it's more hygienic. More hygienic. More hygienic? How was water in a bucket supposed to beat ultra-strong, double-ply, mint-scented, quilted paper rolls from Costco? But it kept happening. Everywhere I went. Restaurants, coffee shops, the airport, public parks, even in someone's house. I had to accept that I was living in a world where toilet paper was optional. So, I started Googling. Why no toilet paper in the Philippines? Do Filipinos use leaves? How not to embarrass yourself with a Tabo? That's when I learned the truth. The Tabo is actually a genius. It's clean, it's cheap, it saves trees, and it doesn't clog pipes. While Americans are sobbing into their plumbing bills because they flushed one tissue too many, Filipinos, they're out there washing their butts like champions of sustainability. One Filipino blogger even wrote, if you grew up on the Tabo, toilet paper feels like wiping with sadness. That sentence changed me. I stared at it for a whole minute. Then my soul whispered, girl, just try it. So I did. I was alone at my Airbnb that night. No pressure, no audience, just me and the Tabo. I took a deep breath and scooped. I felt like I was performing an ancient ritual passed down by generations of sensible, water-efficient ancestors. And to my absolute horror, it worked. It was fresh, efficient, like a personal bidet controlled by gravity and wrist strength. I was clean. I was whole. I was reborn. I walked out of that bathroom like a woman who just won a war. I wanted to go outside and shout, I am one with the Tabo. I texted Mark. Okay. Fine, the Tabo works, he replied. Welcome to the clan. The next morning at a cafe, I sat near the window watching people walk by. Vendors, jeepneys, students, families. Life was normal, and I was the weird one, because I realized something. In the US, we think more expensive equals better. Fancy toilet paper, fancy bidets, fancy wipes. But in the Philippines, a simple scoop and a bucket get the job done, and no one is stressed about buying 18 rolls just because they say hypoallergenic on the package. And suddenly, I wasn't angry anymore. I was jealous. Filipinos weren't strange or primitive. They were clever. They created a system that helped them survive millions of clogged pipes, unpredictable water pressure, and zero panic during toilet paper shortages. Meanwhile, we cried in Costco because someone bought all the quilted northern. I spent the rest of the week learning to use the Tabo like I was in some kind of hygiene boot camp. I got good at it, efficient, emotionally stable. By the time my trip ended, I had stopped looking for toilet paper. I survived without it. I even started preferring the Tabo. That's when I knew the truth. Filipinos didn't just invent a bathroom tool. They created an entire mindset. We make things work. They don't complain that the world is imperfect. They grab a scoop from a hardware store and fix it. And honestly, if I ever run out of toilet paper again in the US, I'm just going to pour water in a plastic cup and think of Manila. Because the Tabo didn't just change how I used the bathroom. It changed how I viewed life. Now, every time I see a roll of toilet paper, I don't see comfort. I see waste. I see clogs. I see fear and dependency. But when I see a Tabo, I see freedom. I see courage. I see the word resourceful. And whenever I step into a bathroom now, I don't panic. I ask myself, what would a Filipino do? And the answer is always the same. They'd take what they have and make it work. Thank you so much for watching. If you've had a similar culture shock experience, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to read it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.